gonna be the cocky Warriors. You're from Ohio.
Sports pregame show.
I'm just gonna verse like the.
Ernie on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers
Warriors,
as they go up
that's
against
it.
the Golden State Warriors.
Life is
They're looking to come out strong and make their mark.
and 36.
They
We're
have
losing
to
by
look at
1.
This game as a great opportunity to do just that. A rematch of the incredible NBA Finals of 2015. Warriors came out on top in that series in 6.
The one thing I hate is this guy.
Looking back now,
Oh,
Shaq,
yeah,
you
like
think the Cavs
stuff is gonna be awesome.
if they were held?
You should
losing Kyrie and Love was devastating for the Cavs. They had to deal with a 7-1 rotation for most of the series.
I think the Cavs still have.
What is the derby face? Derby face.
You can taste the excitement here in the Quicken Loans Arena. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing the Cleveland
yes,
Cavaliers.
2K Sports guys, I updated my Instagram. Sort of like a Cavs fan base now.
And Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. And it's the Warriors to start out.
Hold on. There you go.
Now Golden State's starting 5. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes.
LeBron James has it. Not in the real game, but.
Nice job there. Always important to have that good interior
guys, let me tell you how I get the most points on NBA 2K16.
J.R. Smith on the wing. Feeds to Irving. Shot clock at 6. The shot will not go.
You gotta rush in there, you know.
And here's Golden State. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job.
What was that?
And they were on a
he just fired up.
They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the final. Impressive work.
And the basket good. Smith's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Cavs. So it's the Warriors now. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Right now it's on commercial.
Steve Kerr had a few moments to share with me. Team rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive
Klay
end.
Thompson.
Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights.
Guys.
The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with
LeBron,
but the Warriors found
perfect shot.
Smith hits them both.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40
so hard
years,
to get
guys,
perfect
since the franchise made it to the finals.
Game.
They had a
and you have to be directly on the line
and finish things off, but they got it done and did
they
it
finally
in
made their
fashion,
first
winning
point
on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
Klay Thompson.
I need to text my dad. So, they're Joe back watching the game live.
That's the miss.
Boy, just by his body
no, guys, as I was playing today, I was playing
like he had great rhythm on
in a, play online. I was versing this one guy, and it was like 2 seconds, and I hit a buzzer beater. Guess from where? Half court. I know. Like, let me show you. So, like, when I was shooting, I shot from like right here, right there. As you see, my guy, that's Kyrie Irving.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the
I upgraded my Instagram, so I got 4 likes. Thank you, guys.
Looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Love outside. Back to Thompson. It's stolen by Bogut.
That was a bad pass. I don't know why I did that.
Curry against Irving. Outside Curry. And stolen by James. Curry against Irving. No good. Curry with the defensive effort. Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start to his season. His return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging type injuries, but
alright guys, ready? I'm able to make the ground shake.
Eventually able to get the clubhouse.
Spamming the controller, our real game.
Yeah, easy call.
39-36. We're losing by 3.
And that atmosphere that LeBron was after. I mean, he described it as wanting a family-like atmosphere.
Go somewhere else, Brooke.
Shoot two.
Okay. Did you see him make the drone shake?
That's good from
Mid one.
On the Cleveland atmosphere, you know, you could see as the season unfolded,
Dilly's
it became a big
that's
part
good.
of what LeBron was able to accomplish in Miami, starting to work itself into that roster.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in.
Absolutely spamming the button.
Barnes.
Oh my God.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate.
Oh, come on.
Dougie McBuckets.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Curry with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Curry passes to Green, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Smith. And then for Golden State.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for
a
power forward. And
so sorry guys if I'm dry. It's just that I'm like becoming really focused. It's getting like really stressful. That's why like the
there were a lot of other places he could have gone.
wrong word. All right, I need to make a 3 badly. All right, Jair's still in.
A quick bucket there. Solid.
No,
in
so I'll pass it to.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you can see right there why he does.
Come on, Dwayne.
Boy, he's got a
Oh my God.
stroke. That almost went in.
I need to make I need to make 6 points in order to tie.
No matter how good.
Like just straight up without them
They
scoring.
kick it out to Green.
No.
From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 6. To the inside, Fry. The pass to Dellavedova.
Are you kidding me?
Curry.
You missed the
Now
dunk.
Warriors moving it up, pushing it up. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by
I'm doing
Curry.
so bad.
Iguodala's got his first bucket of the night. To the paint. It's tipped.
Oh
Stolen
my
by
God, I
Green.
don't want to pass it to you.
Iguodala kicks to
Go
Green.
pass it to Jerome.
There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Green's got 7 points in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the
I
Warriors.
need to get 11 points.
Boy,
I'm
they've really
tired.
amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Please
And also, how
go.
about the fact defensively,
I've got to keep J.R.
getting
Smith.
that backboard
Go
and
first
getting
to
out in
go.
transition, especially in this first half.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Roger Jones open his side.
And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he
I
had
have
not
to do it
once
under
ever
him.
come off the bench.
Yeah,
Alright.
he'd been a starter throughout his 10-year
I'll
career,
do it.
every single
I'll
game,
be
Kevin.
fine.
And last year he came off the bench in every game.
Alright,
Big
there.
adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
For the Cavaliers, Jones checked in for James, and it's Williams in for Matthew Dellavedova. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Curry. And so here's Cleveland. They trail by 11.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time
Oh
ever,
my
but he
God.
really thrived
My
in
team
doing
absolutely
so. Playing the
sucks.
fewest
Kyle,
minutes per
why? I
game
thought
of his
you were
career,
good.
He was
No,
able
it's
to
just
avoid some of
horrible.
the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the
They're making
Warriors
all the
assemble
shots.
that
I can't even
franchise
make it
record
into the
of
double
67
digits. Let's
wins.
just be honest.
Here's Mozgov. Here's Shumpert.
No! Why did you dunk
And a
it?
big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
I want
Shumpert's got
them.
his first
Real
points
score
of the game.
41 to
And it's Golden State's
42.
ball.
We're winning by 1.
They're on a 20-5
Real game.
run here.
You know, for Iguodala at this point in his career, it's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts. He's made multiple All-Star teams. But now it's about rings for him. And he got one.
And he gets it to go.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out.
All right, guys, let me just tell you something. I am not be going into a basketball camp. So for 3 days, it's
outside Green.
June 12th through June 15th. I'll be in there for 3 days. Me and my cousin and friend and his brother are going.
That's been the recipe
for
success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous
no, why can't I make a three? Shot clock, shoot it.
And he was fouled on the way out.
All right, that's
2 free throws now for him.
Come on. I don't care.
Shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
I make a lot of noise.
Come on. They're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Come on.
Livingston is both of them.
They're about to make it in the 30s, aren't they? All right.
So as we end the first quarter, already and a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA
Real Game is in commercial right now.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even killed. We would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind, and then you would lose, and I was the worst person in the world. But I think at this point in my career, I kind of stay even. One game shouldn't affect the next game.
I really
just
don't
another
care.
part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
Let's go, JR, with the three. That was so deep as well. JR is my bruh. I've been switching everything with him. And he might have missed a couple, but he's good.
Chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Thompson in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the
Let's go, get dunked on, Yeet.
Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like
he ain't gonna make that.
One-handed flush.
At least they're twos. At least they're making twos. I'm trying to go for some threes.
Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers.
Let's go, another three. Dude, I told you, on my Instagram, it's like JR equals life, or like JR is life.
Livingston kicks to Barnes.
Oh, let go out, let go out.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And like, LeBron is great, and then the second one says Kyrie, great ball handling. Kyrie.
Golden State also making some changes.
Kyrie Irving.
Irving
has a lot of good ball handling.
And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. Smith.
Shoot the three.
And that's
not down
collected
the
by
left
Bogut.
side.
Bogut's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses.
Bang! Let's go.
You know, guys, when you
I'm making my way back up.
Break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
Warriors leading by 9.
All right. Oh, that was nice. I just found something in between.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson.
All right,
but he's
substitutes. J.R. Smith, got to keep him in. But Thomas, I think he got to go.
He's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Mashups.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
I'm going to switch you two.
And Curry certainly
Crap!
the magician with the ball.
I want to put in.
He can really supply the terrific handle.
Kyrie. Come on, Kyrie, be like,
crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion, he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Barnes dishes to Curry. Here's Green, and there's a whistle.
Blocking foul. What? I did.
That is his first foul of the
game. He was doing a pick.
I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath.
So you're not allowed to do a pick now.
James against Barnes. Here's Green, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals.
Green is not cocky at all. He's a really good player. He doesn't chew on his mouth guard.
Their number today.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Green is good. If we had Green on our team, we would be like really good.
Knocked loose. Here's James. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Just a solid performance.
Personal foul! Turn
the rebounding
bullcrap. All right, real game score.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up,
Cleveland Cavaliers.
shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout.
49.
They've really been strong on the glass.
I was distracted.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves.
He stole the ball.
Gotta
take it back up.
James, the pass to Dellavedova. Smith on the wing, shoots it. And the shot falls short this time.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Dishes it to Green. No good from outside. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate.
And you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys
Dude, these timeouts. Dude, I'm not even calling them. No one's calling them except for the computers. We already had like 3 timeouts in the second quarter. Alright,
Clark, it might be the rebound.
But this does give me an opportunity.
Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
That changed.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
And guys, you look at what makes Love such a prolific rebounder. Great anticipation. I mean, he has the broad shoulders to create space in the paint. The strong anchor to hold his position. It's no wonder he's been a dominating force on the glass.
Welcome, new viewer. As you can see, I am struggling right now.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And the Warriors also making a change.
Real game score of the Cavs game is 48-53. Dude, the Cavs are doing really good. I think this is like the first time where my thing hasn't froze. It's just like a black bar and
Curry
crap.
Kicks to Green from 10 feet out, and he gets the bucket.
Oh, when I shoot from 10 feet, it doesn't go in, but when he shoots from it, it just magically happens.
Most of all, perhaps on the offensive glass, he averaged less than 2 a game after averaging 3 or more a game every other
23
season.
LeBron James
Warriors
number.
leading by 13. Outside Curry. Outside Green. In the corner, Iguodala with it. And it's off from 3-point range. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Shumpert. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Shumpert's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Green dishes to Curry. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
The drive by Shumpert gets it down to single digits.
Dude, Shumpert though, he's making all these points. Hold on. J.R. Smith has 10 points. Schubert has 8. If I make another 2, I should probably overcome J.R. Smith, which I don't want to do. But J.R. Smith,
10 straight points
he's my home dog, but dude,
impressive, and it
look at that score.
Makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Curry kicks to Green. The 3, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. That's 7 points for Steph Curry.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Shumpert gets a wide open look. Good on the 3-point
Let's go.
shot.
I'm finally up to 30. Not losing by the double digits.
The feed to Thompson. Green, the screen, and a wide open look for Iguodala. They get it again. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 8 points here in this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Shumpert, no good. Warriors leading by 11. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Kept alive.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And here is Fry. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Williams. Right through the D.
Oh, this is gonna suck for them.
He's able to angle his body
they only have like
the big fella off and still get the finish.
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Warriors lead by 9. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, what's been the key to what's working well out there for you guys right now?
Screw you, cocky Steph Curry.
It's the 2K Sports halftime show.
Hey, we don't want no halftime crap.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille. Nobody had an answer for Draymond Green in the first. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal.
I added 12 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 points, 40%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm doing good.
And that's going to do it for now. As the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Also, he's got to sit there for the rest of the game doing absolutely nothing. Let's go, DJ Khaled! DJ Khaled!
Draymond Green in this one.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
All right, so I'm going green.
Guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green at the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5. Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline. But that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players.
All right, hold on. Schubert with 11 points. All right.
Then he ever had Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points
in
terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as 3-point percentage was down. But still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great play.
Good point. Warriors leading by 10. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Curry against Irving. Curry can't get it to go. The Cavaliers are gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. From the arc. Second shot opportunity. The Warriors pull it in.
Oh my God.
Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson passes to Curry. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Oh my God. No. Shield your eyes, children. It's cocky Steph Curry.
But I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
I want to keep those two in.
The Cavaliers. And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value-utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better, and while he's not an all-star yet,
I'm ready.
Some of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Thompson. Shumpert comes in for James, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Curry.
No way. No way. No way.
How many GAS are you playing?
Wait, what was that? Hold on, let me check that. I'm gonna check your comment, so gotta be prepared. Few comments. Welcome. How many guesses are you playing? Or fastest 15 minutes, sorry. How many guesses? I don't know. I don't know, sorry. Dude. Let's rerun that. Alright, ready? Look at that. Shoot a 3. Bounces over. Lands back in. I'll rerun that. Alright. Lands on top. Falls back in. I can't believe that.
I meant to say games.
Wait, what? You meant to say what? Let's actually read this comment. How many games are you playing? I don't know. As many as I want.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut.
Oh, Jared Smith. No.
Here's Barnes.
Block him.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'm gonna play as many as I can. I might play a little bit online with
those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead,
yeah, let's go. 2 points. Shooting foul. It's Jared Smith. If you go onto my Instagram at KillerCreep10, or no. It's Hunter Bruh 1, 2, 3, 4. Or not one. It's Hunter Bruh 1, 2.
For the Warriors, Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Green. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson, and it's Livingston in for Curry.
Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
I don't want to lose by 10.
Here's Smith. Warriors with the rebound.
No, I don't want to lose.
17 points.
I'm already losing by 10.
Why are you not watching the Caves on TV?
I actually am watching it on my phone on ESPN.
Spates has got his second bucket of the night.
So I'll inform you.
Were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall. Second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really
teams, I'll be like Cavs real game, a real game on
going 14-1 in the
Cavs
West
or like wherever
in
the
their last
hell
15
it is.
matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
Here is Livingston, and there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the
I'll
line
tell,
for
like,
one.
since I'm watching on my phone, you can listen. Like, look.
Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's
exactly. It was on ABC, not ESPN.
Get the bump.
No, like, I have to download ESPN in order to
change here.
play. It's like, Auxiliary Sports, or
whatever
it is.
And the Warriors
JR
show just how
passes
gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Shumpert, no good.
Dude,
you can't get in a much better position for the three than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Livingston kicks to Ezeli. Spates sets a screen. Here's Barbosa. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists
I'll tell you the score.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
Wow. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Jefferson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. James checked in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Smith. Here's Livingston, and the shot is long.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by...
No.
They wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
There's the bucket, good.
I'm losing badly now.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys. With
Let's go, made that three.
Over the course of the ball game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Iguodala left side. He kicks it to Livingston.
Who gets a ring no matter who wins the final?
Back to Iguodala. Uncovered.
What? Did you ask who wants to win the final? I know, Kyrie Irving wants to do a ring
Kept alive.
this season.
Ezeli, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot
But-
two right here. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a low down there, and what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way.
I need a timeout.
Here is Livingston. Kicks it to Ezeli, stolen by Thompson. And here's the break. Here's Dellavedova. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Dellavedova's got his first points in this one.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Ezeli.
Are you kidding me?
Draymond Green comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. Curry kicks to Green. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Goes back up. Off the left rim and out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Warriors.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth.
There is no fouls on worries.
Dude.
Here's Curry.
I'm losing so badly.
LeBron
losing
and
by
Love are the
12.
talented pair at the forward position. Amon Shumpert is out there with Irving, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Green gets it to go.
Make that
Perfect
14.
screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Thompson, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Warriors lead by 16. Well, the Cavaliers shooting around 40% from the floor here. Shumpert, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Thompson against Love. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. He dishes it to Love. Down low. 5 on the clock. Thompson misses.
Are you
Man,
kidding
that
me?
is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Curry kicks to Green. Off target with his 3.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
Warriors leading by 16. Outside Curry. Thompson inside the line, and that one's on target from the wing. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter. Timeout called, Cleveland.
You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
Well, Greg, for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. Do you think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense, so that does leave him more energy for the defensive end.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Green. Fires the 3. That doesn't go either for Green. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Jefferson, that's for 2. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Spates. And Jefferson sends it back. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Jones, no luck.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Spates sets a screen. Green passes to Curry. Inside, here's Spates. Can't get it to go.
All right, so the real score right now is 50. We're winning by 8 for Cleveland. Cleveland are winning by 8.
Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Jones. Takes it off the glass.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Warriors leading by 14. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Williams. Spates. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done. Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Six to shoot. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Here's Fry. Sinks the 15-footer.
I'm sorry if I'm quiet.
His height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it too.
Do you want me to play music?
Last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Jones.
Comment down if you want me to play some music.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for McCray. And Irving subbed in for Mo Williams. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors. The drive by Thompson. Barnes kicks to Thompson. Outside Curry. He feeds it to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going.
Are you kidding me?
Right now.
Kyrie can't make a layup
on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play, and it's fun to watch, too.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Draymond Green. He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
The dish to Mozgov. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Curry kicks to Barnes. Pass to Green. Back to Barnes. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. He had a nice open look right there.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
Here's Barnes, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.
The whole knockout blow.
Jefferson against Green. Again, the miss by Jefferson. Now Barnes. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations on this win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Draymond Green. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
Draymond Green wins games for you. It's just that simple. The energy, the intensity that he brought onto the floor tonight is incredible. Defensively, he's one of the few guys in the league that can guard all 5 positions. That alone makes Draymond Green a unique and special talent.
Blah, 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 I don't
and that's
care.
it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K.
My career. No, waste my team. Crap. Good. No, it's not my team. It is career. I'm an idiot. Crap, I picked the wrong one. Why? The cringy moment is too cringy. Why did this happen to me? Trump. Come on. We walked down the same road. Crap. Oh, guys, I just want to remind you, thanks for the awesome support on Point Video. I had fun making that. Real score in the NBA is let's see, 61-65. Cavaliers are winning by 4. Cavaliers are the G. Ooh, that's a nice strike. That was nice. I'm just playing with my butterfly knife, as usual. You know what? I'm gonna play Show Me Your Jack. All right. Get pumped up. Alright, we're gonna buy a new pack and let's see what we get. Alright, flip one of them. We got contractor, right, that's good. And 65, that's alright. Got another contract. Ooh. That was pretty good. Alright, as you can see, it's doing pretty darn good. Alright, we're gonna play now. We're not gonna play regular, we gotta play online now. That voice crack. Alright, you know what? We got a Bluetooth. Gotta blast this. Okay. Alright guys, this ain't working. For some reason, let's try again. Right. Got that beat drop down. Let's go. Woo, finally, yes, it's Golden State versus Cavaliers. Let's go. Alright guys, I've hurt my toe today, or not today, I think like 2 or 3 days ago, and it hurts, so, and you guys don't want to feel the pain of this. Alright. Woo, got my starting team up. Alright, they have ball.
And Greg Anthony. It'll be the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Taking a look at Cleveland. No doubt this is a crucial game for them.
This guy.
Even the series tonight.
First timer. Oh my God! I hate when people do this. It literally makes me salty.
Listen, they're still in decent shape, down 2-1, but if they can win this one and tie it up the series now, all of a sudden you've got some momentum on your side.
Well, it would make for a fantastic conclusion to the series if they could win these next two. We'd really be set
Let's go.
A heck of a Game 6 and maybe even a Game 7. Matter of fact, I'd love to see it happen that way.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's...
Oh, that was just easy points right there. He left. Got easy points. Oh. Cavs versus Cavs. I shall be... I want to be this. Get wrecked. I'm not gonna say that, since I know what it means. Ah! Alright, this guy's the first timer. Immediately you can see no A pluses or none of that. This gotta be easier than I thought. Let's see how this guy does.
The Cavaliers coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow.
So he automatically knows how to dunk.
This is a team with high expectations, and they don't end with the regular season.
And they've been every bit as good as expected, Greg, rolling through the regular season. And they're gathering momentum as the postseason grows closer. I would say they'll be dangerous again in the playoffs.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of it.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Now here's Irving. Following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Smith for 3. And that one's good. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Now, here's Thompson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Love outside. From 17 feet out. Shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 9-1 run. Thompson dishes to Irving. Here's Love. And the rejection by Love. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And another miss by Cleveland.
Yeah, I'm trying to go for some threes up in here.
0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
No good from Irving.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Made that three.
Indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And the officials,
yeah.
Backcourt violation. Not very careful.
Guess you didn't notice that.
All right, now let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at Cleveland. And check it out, Cleveland. They're tied right now. Here's Smith. And the shot falls short this time.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Smith. And Cleveland also making a change. Frye's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Love kicks to Dellavedova. And another miss by Cleveland.
I'm not making nothing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
They get it back.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And
oh my God.
Missing. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Smith outside. They grab their own miss.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
For the Cavaliers, Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for LeBron. And then for Cleveland, Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Iman Shumpert has come in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Mozgov. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Here's Mozgov. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to Golden State. And that one's good. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Frye for 3. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Here's Irving. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
Yeah, you know, defense or not, good defense or not, those are shots you got to make. I mean, they're missing some easy ones.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball.
Yes, he didn't make it. I'm losing by 9.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 9.
Never let go.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far to the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Guys, they are dialed in.
I said you're my bro.
Right now, they didn't waste any time getting into it.
Let's go!
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. We've got Channing Frye. Iman Shumpert is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Smith in at the three. Big shot on the way. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. First in shooting percentage. Third in rebounding. And they're number 3 in team assists. A group of unselfish players who don't mind making the extra pass.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
Shoots it. Shumpert, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6 from deep three-point range, but they recover it. The offensive rebound goes up again, and it's blocked.
Oh, it's like so many rebounds.
And yes, sir, that one drops. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Passes it to Thompson. Mozgov with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by James.
I blocked that crap.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Cleveland also making some changes. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And that one's good, Irving.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And it's Dellavedova missing.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Pass to Smith. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to go.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit.
Ooh, that backward shot.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, cuz he had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah. Hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
So, timeout call here, the first for Cleveland.
Now, you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Jones checked in for Tristan Thompson. McCray has come in for J.R. Smith. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Shumpert. And it's Jefferson in for Irving. Here's Jefferson. Rebound by Dellavedova. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Dishes it to Love. The outside leaner. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Well, use his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Jefferson, that's for 2. The shot misses. Shumpert with some nice deep. Cleveland's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter. They're hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And Jefferson gets it to go.
Guys, I'm focusing really hard.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
But they'll get another chance. And Love throws it down.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for a football.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Got to put J.R. Smith.
the necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg. This timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for James Jones. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Jefferson. For three, Smith. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Out to the right wing. Back to LeBron. Fires top of the key. Smith with some nice deep. Cleveland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Down low. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The drive by LeBron. Shots good by Jefferson. 34 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Shumpert. There's Mozgov. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
LeBron with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Fry. And it's blocked. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Shumpert. And now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
He has 8 seconds in order to make the shot.
Pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And here's James outside.
And I have 1.5 seconds.
It's a
31-31 to tie at the halftime.
We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Rebounds 21. Free throws 2 out of 3. 3-pointers 3 out of 12. Turnovers 3.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
And you know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the 3 as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead for the first 2 quarters. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the 4 position, and it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. For Cleveland, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
And that one's good. Love's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down. And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
All alone. Shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. First game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. Two elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
And Thompson throws it down.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for J.R. Smith.
Come on.
And it's Love missing.
Okay, good,
right
good.
Thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. It's a pick by Love. Here's Thompson. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Looking at Cleveland since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they've put up. 4th in scoring, 5th in three-point shooting. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And they've been scoring with such ease. I mean, they've been so resourceful at that end of the floor. If one thing doesn't work, they've always got other options they're able to come up with in terms of their offensive attack.
Love kicks to Thompson. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter. Irving for 3. Cleveland the rebound. And the rejection by Love. Dellavedova kicks to Shumpert. Unloads. The quick look, no good that time. And stolen by Irving. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Irving leading the charge. Outside Shumpert. There's the triple. Cavaliers with the rebound. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead. Cut down to 3 on the bucket from Kevin Love.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
Timeout call, Cleveland.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here.
Whew.
Mozgov, he's checked in.
Yes, he left. Those are some easy points already. Let's go with easy points. Let's go. 1,202. Overall record, I went 3 out of 3. You know what, guys? I think we're gonna end the stream here on a good note. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe to the Color Army. And peace out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like since this is a new series I'm starting. And